In this video, we will show you how to assemble your b22.7s CoachBike for Planet Fitness. Before you begin assembly, please be sure to read the assembly manual thoroughly, as it will contain important safety warnings and assembly tips. To begin, unbox the unit, being careful not to damage or discard any separately packaged parts in the process. Next, unwrap all parts shipped in bubble wrap or other protective film, verifying all parts listed in the manual are included with your assembly. To start the assembly, first install the stabilizers. Beginning at the front stabilizer, place it near the front of the bike with the wheels facing forward. Then, carefully lift the bike up and onto it. With the holes lined up, insert and tighten each of the M10 by 60mm bolts. To install the rear stabilizer, mirror the front installation, lifting the bike up and onto it. With the holes lined up, insert and tighten each of the M10 by 60mm bolts to complete this step. Moving upward on the machine, unbind the cable tie holding the wires to the handlebar post, then feed them into the long slot on the bottom of the handlebar. Being careful not to pinch any wires, and with all three holes aligned, insert and tighten the M10 by 30mm socket bolt, then each of the M8 by 18mm bolts with lock nuts facing upward. Please note that the handlebar post can be raised to assist with installation if necessary. Moving on to the console arm, first, carefully feed each of the wires coming from the console arm into the handlebar. Then, insert and tighten each of the M8 by 18mm socket bolts with lock nuts to secure the console arm to the handlebar. You may now connect the main and control wires, as well as the Ethernet cable extension, together. Carefully tuck them in, as shown, with the phone base wires left visible. Place the tray base onto the handlebar post, then connect the headphone and ground wires. Finally, connect the phone tray wire and lay the tray flush against the base. From beneath, insert and tighten each of the 4 M4 by 20mm screws to secure it. Graduating focus to the console, first, connect the Ethernet extension and tuck it into the console arm. Laying the console flush against the console bracket, insert and tighten each of the 4 M4 by 20mm screws to secure it in place. Finally, connect each of the wires below the console bracket, tucking any excess into the arm bracket as shown. Finally, to plug in the power cord, carefully tip the machine to one side, or rearward as shown. With the bottom of the machine revealed, plug in the power cord for your region, then store the excess cord around the dedicated brackets. Returning the machine to the upright position, the bike can now be tested. During the initial boot up, you may be prompted to perform a series of updates. Ensure all updates are installed before using the machine. Be aware that the update process may take several minutes. Once the update process is complete, you will be brought to a workout selection screen. From this screen, the mechanical and electrical aspects of the machine, such as the resistance, incline functions, as well as the flywheel brake, can be tested. This concludes the assembly tutorial. For further assistance with assembly, operation, or other inquiries, please refer to the contact information slide at the beginning of this video.